welcome back to another episode of The Loop. From Mother's Day to Father's Day, we are focusing on the family. I'm Katie Yance, the Children's Director here at Mosaic Church, and I want to continue a conversation we started a few episodes ago on parents having a teachable spirit. Now, this is where we discussed how parents and grandparents can partner together to have healthy families. I'm pretty confident that we all want healthy family relationships, but practically doing the hard work is hard work. Parents, it's really easy to talk to your kids about stuff that doesn't matter, but you will make the most progress when you teach your kids how to talk about what does matter. So if we want to do a better job in the parent department, we need to spend time teaching our kids foundational truths about God. If you're wondering where to start, the gospel is the best place. The Bible affirms the value of grounding children in the gospel from an early age. And we see this in the New Testament when Paul praises Timothy because of the teachings that he had received from his mother and grandmother about following God. I want to point you to a tool that I think can work for you no matter if you have a preschooler or elementary kiddos at home and you're looking for something to help you have this conversation on a regular basis. It's this book, Big Thoughts for Little Thinkers, and I think it can help. On every page, we see the best news that God loves you and He wants you to be with Him forever in a way that's really engaging for kids. We learn that God created everything. He created us too. He knows what makes us happy. He cares very much about us. But only real happiness comes from God. We try to be happy, but when we do that without God, we do bad things called sin. Sin messes everything up. It messes up our relationship with God, our family members, and our friends. It makes life harder, but Jesus came to change that. My favorite line in the book is, before trusting in Jesus, sin just bosses you around. But after you trust in Jesus, He sets you free from sin so that you can love and obey Him. The book goes on in other ways that showcase just how to grasp God's saving love and His promise to adopt them and give them a home in heaven through faith in Jesus. Knowing how to tell a child about believing in Jesus matters. And you can do this right now with your kiddos at home. I want to challenge you to start a conversation with your kids at the dinner table tonight about trusting in God. As you talk, here are some questions you can ask. What is sin? What's the problem with sin? And what ways do you feel like sin is bossing you around? What did Jesus do for us? What does it mean to trust in something? And how do you know God loves you? When you talk about these things as a family, don't be surprised if your child has more questions or if they want to put their trust in Jesus. If your child puts their trust in Jesus today, they believe in Him as the forgiver of their sins and the leader of their life, we want to know about it. So email us at mosaicgc.com because we want to celebrate with you and walk with your family through the next step of baptism. We'll see you next time here on The Loop.